Hello, everyone. We have plasma that is spiking in Odessa, the Ukraine, and we actually saw some of the largest catacombs in the world are located in underneath the ground in Odessa. They're 5 times larger than Los Angeles or whatever that other one was. The largest catacombs in the world, you all. Now I know why the plasma is spiking, because the plasma, there's a lot of energy underground, and these high efficiency plasma lights, it's gas, and I've shared something on my YouTube about it too, about the plasma. How CERN says, it is the fourth state of matter. I think this plasma can come to life, and it has the ability to open up portals. And that's what this white right here, this is a good sign, seeing the white peak like that. But what happens is the dark plasma is trying to open up also in some of the semi-solid plasma and replicate how many dark openings that it can get to come in there, you all. I hope you're watching this, because this is real. This ain't a game that we're playing at all. I'm not getting on here to play games. I'm coming on here to document you all. We're going to take you right over there to the Ukraine, where the plasma is happening. And if you're trying to comment, I'm going to tell you right now, let me say this. If you're trying to comment, there are not any comments being allowed to come through here. I just want you to know, no comments are coming on here at all. So, yeah. So let me get this on here. I've got to get this reloaded. I think they're keeping the comments from coming on here for some strange reason, you all. And do I think that's right? No, I don't really think it's right, but that's life. I guess it's life, you all. One moment, I got to get this thing right here set up. We're going over to the Ukraine. Some people say, well, Gina, it's raining there. That's all it is. I beg your pardon. It's not all it is. You need to start looking at it through a different point of view. Hello, Keith. So we're going to go straight over here to the Ukraine, to Odessa, and we did show some catacombs that were underneath Odessa, some of the largest in the world, underground tunnels and stuff and things in them. So we know that there is a lot of activity happening in the spiritual realm, you all. There is. If you are just tuning in, let's push this button on here. I want to make sure I'm going to have this, I'm going to speed that feed up a little bit so you all can see the activity, because it's a lot of activity that's happening. Let me push it over here to that. Here we go, you all. We're going to watch this. Look over here. This plasma has peaked. That's super bright. It's got a lot of energy here. And look at these orbs that are literally trying to manifest from the other dimension, you all. We're having dimensions that are trying to blend in with ours, is what's happening. The dimensions are trying to blend in with ours. And we could have a clash of dimensions one day. We really could. And I'm not just saying that to say it, you all. This is real. This stuff, what's going to happen is, there's this great big massive orb right here. And at one point in this, it's trying to translucent right now. At one point in this, it literally becomes semi-solid, almost perfectly solid. But we're going to watch the energy right here, because it's getting ready. This energy is somehow coming over here to this side. Can you all see my cursor? Because I don't know if you can or not. But if you look over here to the left side of the screen, this plasma light right here, it's going to get ready to produce something over here. It's going to be like a big old orb, solid orb. And look at all this plasma up here. Hello. Oh, I'm glad you can see my cursor, because this is an area worth watching right here. And I will say this. Ooh, it's making this one big flat orb. Look, this was the area where look up here. Boom. Look at this. See what happened? It was this area over here that produced a golden egg, you all. I kid you not. It was a golden egg. Look at this over here. Dark matter. See, this is some dark. See how the screen, it cannot handle all the change right there. Only in this right here. But there's some dark matter over here trying to attach itself to this right here. Hello. Yes, shalom. You all, something, this is a lot of energy. Look right there. That's dark matter. It's not through shifting, you all. The energy is so peaked. Look at that. It's still holding its ground, this energy. It's so That's what I'm saying, you all. So we got to watch this right here because I've not seen this well, I've seen something similar to this before. It's trying to make itself bigger. Look right here, poking out. You know, I wonder when it pixelates like that. I'm trying to think, is it a natural pixelation or is there something more to it? Is there something more to it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is there something more to it? Because this is not your normal. I really want to catch it, you all. If I can catch it doing its thing, I want to see if there's some cubes trying to come through here. See, look, this right here, this orb from over here literally replicated itself right here. And now this one's a translucent one. This is really exciting. Well, you all, come on now. Yeah. Laura Ryan, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome for coming on here. Thank you for coming on here. We are in Odessa. They were in the catacombs video from last night with massive tunnels all underground. Look at this. So we've got dark energy. There's dark energy over here trying to make its way through over here in this area right here. And I'm thinking maybe they're trying to harness the energy from this right here. Look how this orb literally moved. That orb moved from front. You all, did you see that? It literally moved from the front to the back of this column. That's what it did. It moved from front to back. I'm really still trying to figure out. It's trying really, really hard, you all. Yes, hello, Bang Bang Mukbang. Thank you for joining. Look up here. Now there's another orb over here. And it's semi-solid. It's trying to get solid. This over here is just like... It's not normal. You all, I've got this at 2.0. I've got this as 2 times the speed because there's a lot of activity that is trying to take place over here. We've got dark matter over here trying to attach itself to this plasma. That's what we've got over here. Dark matter trying to attach itself to the plasma in order to open up portals. It's trying to literally open up a portal. I better slow it down somewhat so you can see it. Just think the camera cannot handle it. Look at the fluctuation of it. The camera cannot handle the intense energy that's coming from this right here. It doesn't have a problem with all the other plasma that's being seen. It's this one area right here. Arnett, this is a live video. This is me. This right here has just happened at 10:05, I think it says 10:05 this evening in Odessa. Okay. And it goes on for quite a while. This is what's happening. I think we've all had a pretty good day. It looks like there's been a big energy transfer to over here is what it looks like, because this right here does not no longer has it. It's all been drawn to right over here. Look at this dark plasma right there. It's trying... That is wild, you all. It's trying to make itself bigger, and it's doing a pretty good job, is what it's doing. A pretty good job to make... I can see the plasma, the dark plasma running around inside of there, you all, from that other dimension. It's literally, isn't that... It's amazing how this plasma literally comes forth from the other dimension. And like... serves as a portal. Serves as a portal, you all. No, there's no water on this camera lens. Now, if you don't have an open mind, you're going to look at it. If you can't look at it through spiritual eyes, you may think it's water. But what's going to happen is this thing's going to replicate itself, and you're going to have some solid to semi-solid plasma sheets. And there's going to be dark portals that are going to try to open up inside of there once it gets through doing it, whatever it's doing. Because this whole area, right around in here, it's surrounded by dark plasma right here. But they're trying to attach themselves inside here. They're trying to get inside of that. Right there is what they're trying to do. Odessa is a very significant place. It's extremely significant historically and I think spiritually. It's a lot of energy there, especially after seeing what happens underground in the tunnels in Odessa. It's like an underground complex. Excuse me. No, it's not an optical distortion of stuff. You had to think outside the scientific realm and into the other realm, right, like this, the other dimension. Look how this literally formed, just like that. Just like that. So this is kind of golden. I wonder what's underneath here. Right underneath this ground, is there, well, I know there's tunnels, but I wonder if there's like a specific room underneath here of spiritual significance. It's got the perfect layout for it. It really does. Just waiting to see. I want to watch it do its replicating. I want to watch it. Look at that right there. Boom, all of a sudden. Spiking of the energy. That's right. It's real live quality entertainment. If you like looking at this stuff. The electrons are all excited. That's what it is. They're all excited. Now see what happened to that one. It totally disappeared and it went over there. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention. But it looks like it went from here and jumped right over to there, you all. So I gotta watch. If I look at the comments, I won't be able to focus on what the plasma is doing. Yes, thank you, bang bang mucka bang. We gotta watch this plasma because it's just getting started, you all. It's just getting started. Just trying to harness that energy. I better speed it up. This is 1080 HD, so the camera cannot handle all this activity right here. It cannot handle it. And it is windy there. I'm going to say I think it is windy there, but it still does not take away from what we're looking at. It's trying so hard. It's literally trying so hard to replicate and to split in two, to divide. It's just like the plasma is trying to divide itself in order to replicate. It's like, bam. This right here is located, look at the screen, this is in Odessa. Odessa, Ukraine, is where it's at. Odessa, Ukraine. We're getting close. Now the energy down here has spiked also. Looks like there is a dark areas trying to... look at the dark matter. See the dark matter over here, you all? The dark matter is right here. This, like, it's coming through. It's really, boom. Look at that. It looks like the same type that gave, when I was documenting the plasma giving birth, it's this type of plasma that crawled out of the solid plasma that gave birth. It was this type right here. And they are living. They're like, this whole area, you all, this whole entire area is a dark portal-like area. Even though you can see straight through it, look at this more plasma. Oh, wow. It's really doing its thing. It's trying. It's really trying to pull. Look at the energy it's trying to pull. It's literally peeking red behind the blue. It is trying so hard to break through this dimension. It really is, so that it can get in you all. Look at that. That is not normal. It's like playing tug of war. This plasma is literally playing tug of war, is what it's doing. It wants to get in. You can see the dark plasma trying to crawl up on it. It is so peaked. I've not seen a tug of war with the plasma like this before. Oh, it's getting ready to try to crawl up there, you all. See that over here? It's literally trying to come. The plasma is literally crawling out of the darkness. It really is. It's crawling out. That is so strange. Okay, now this side is peaked over here. Look at this. This side has peaked. It really wants to get out of there. I think it's almost broke loose. The whole area is spiking now. Oh, look at this. It's another area trying to opening. Oh, look, what? Uh-oh, there it goes. Look at it. It's trying to get a solid back there, too. There's plasma up here, too. Look at that. The dark plasma. There's still that one right there. Uh-oh, it's coming in. It's making its way in. Ah, see, now this is the portals right there. Right there. And they're going to replicate themselves, and they're going to have more of these in the centers. That is their goal. Look, it's like you can still see it. They want to literally open up multiple portals is what it is. Look, every single layer has a portal in it. Every single layer here. And they're trying to maintain it. Every layer right there had a portal. They're fighting hard to try to keep it open. Looks like some are over here too, trying to, it's replicated over here. Look, it stopped. Now we're getting more solid. We're getting plasma webs up. Look at the pattern of this right here. You all looking at this? Looks like cheese, like that cheese with holes all in it. I've never seen a piece of plasma like that. These are all openings right here. Look at that pattern. Right there. It's really, this right here is like a web plasma with all kinds of these. This thing is literally riddled with holes right there, and it's stuck there because it's only slightly semi-solid, but it really don't like being, whoa, see that right there? So this is good. This is a good sign to see right here. This is a good sign right here. This is good, a good portal right there. This has gotten bigger. That hole there has gotten bigger, you all. This is sucking up all the energy right there. Uh-oh. What's coming in up here, you all? Something's trying to come in up here. I think I see things trying to roll around in the side of here. And it's not the vehicles because they don't show up behind it because it's too bright. It's way too bright. Yeah, look at that. That is remarkable. And this pattern up here, I've not seen this pattern before. Over here we have some, if you look over here on this side, there's like dark matter trying to crawl on top of these semi-solid plasma things right here too, plasma webs. They're shaking violently. Of course, the wind can be blowing, but it still doesn't stop. Just still doesn't explain why the dark plasma is up there on these plasma webs. Look at this. It's growing. Uh-oh. Wonder why it's growing like that, you all. I think it's literally going to spread all the way down. It's trying to become semi-solid. Right here, it's really peaked. Uh-oh. It's smashing it. It always amazes me to see these plasmas when they are kind of translucent and then they start getting semi-solid because of the energy. Uh-oh. This is fascinating. Look at that plasma. It's like these, just only the little dark plasma blobs are like embedded in between all of these replicated plasma webs, these little plasma webs that have multiplied side by side. Look at this big orb behind here. Look at this down here, you all. Okay, look down here at the screen. See this plasma right here? This is an extension from this energy right here. This plasma right here is attached to this plasma right here. See the like an umbilical cord down here. Can you see where my cursor is pointing at here at the right, down at the right hand corner of the screen? The umbilical cord is literally kind of attached to it down here. So I'm trying to see what it's doing. That's what I'm trying to see. Bitcoin. What is a Bitcoin? How fast you play this video. This is not a Bitcoin scam, but a science scam. You know, you can even slow down the video. You know, you don't need to even be on here. So bang, bang, honey. I can take care of that too. We're going to fix it. Boom. Yeah, you all. I don't come on here to play. I don't come on here to play. You know what? I speed this up. Here's the normal speed. Look. Still the same. Except I want to speed it up because there's a lot of plasma to document on here. Look. Boom. Just like that. So let me just say something here, you all. Let me pause this. This is my channel, and I'm going to share the way I want to share, okay? And I'm going to document the way I want to document. If you don't like it, you can please be kind with your words, or don't say nothing at all and just watch it, okay? It's that simple. Just watch it. Or turn the channel. Go find something else that's more entertaining and more suitable for you other than this plasma. Okay, so now we're back to this screen, you all. We are right back to this screen. Boom. That's what I've got to say. So we're going to watch this plasma. It's got a lot going on. That's right, Ash Linton, if you watch it longer than 5 minutes. But some people don't want to because they want to see something. They don't want to sit and wait. They want instantaneous satisfaction. I'm sorry. Look at this dark area up here too. One dark area right there. That's very dark. It literally. I don't like it when I see these dark areas over here at the right hand side of the screen, because this literally is one dark area. There's another dark area. They're opening two dark areas at once is what they're doing. Two dark areas is what they're doing. Look at the peak of blue. Certainly you can't it's really dark, you all. Now this over here on the right, look at something's crawled out. It's literally crawling out in strands. It's literally like the strands of this dark hole is literally being sucked out of it, and it's crawling on the plasma. That is what's happening. It's strands. You ever see like strands of something? That's what happened right there. It's literally being sucked out and getting on the semi-solid plasma is what's happening right there. Was this controlled by them? I don't know. Hello in Australia. We have another one that showed up over here. No, so this is a semi-solid too. You all look at that. It's literally, that's what it's doing. It's sucking. There's dark matter trying to. I think all these are trying to close these up, but this stuff is coming out like a vacuum. Look at the jaggedness of it. So now there's two of these here. I think they're trying to close it up. I think these semi-solids are trying to close up, smother the dark plasma, the portals. I think they're trying to close them up, is what I think they're trying to do. Completely close it. And I hope they're successful. See now this is, see this literally, all of, look, there is something inside this orb right here. This literally, this is a big orb right here. This is a powerful orb. I think this one was over here on this side behind this plasma light. This, in the very first part of the video, this one right here was right over here, kind of translucent. Now it's almost semi-solid. And it was also over here too. So this is a real plasma being from another dimension, in our dimension right here. And no, these people can't sense that. If they were like psychic or something, or very intuitive, I'm sure you'd be able to feel the energy there, is what I think. I'm sure you see. Now look, there's another one that has replicated over here, a great big orb. It's kind of like this one. Look at that, you all. Is that not amazing? I love it. I really do love it. I like looking at them. Oh wow, we got some plasma webs trying to form up here too. That is so neat. Look down here. Here comes some energy spike. Energy spike. And it's golden. Yes, you all, please give this video a thumbs up. This plasma is real, and it really does have the ability to take on a life of its own, and it has the ability to replicate. And this plasma, you got dark plasma and you got normal plasma right here. This literally wants to try to get through, and I don't think these want it to. I think they want to kind of shut it completely out. Look, the shape is changing over here. Look, this right here is literally, it's drawing the oopsie, Gina, honey. It's drawing the plasma back into that light. Right there. And this one has gotten pulled into this light. Look at that, you all. Isn't that neat? This plasma peaked. And it's going, it's like almost like wings. It really does kind of look like it's wings. Whoa. Look at that. Look what it's doing up here. I wonder if it's trying to neutralize the darkness, the portals. I'm wondering if it's trying to get rid of the dark plasma by doing that. That's what I'm wondering. If it's trying to literally transmute it. That's what I'm talking about. Transmute it. Transmute. Change it over. You can see it moving. So you know there's an energy transfer over here. There is definitely an energy being transferred from here to there. The energy is transferring, and this is moving too. The white ones right here, and these solid ones right here, when you see this right here on them, the dark energy, the dark plasma tries to get on here. Well, actually, I saw like one of these plasmas. They gave birth to dark plasma one day. Look at that. It's still attached, you all. Whoa. fall away. Look at that. Look how it's literally look like it's twirling around up there. This one has changed over here too. It's hard to, when there's so much activity going on both sides of the screen. Look up here at the top also. This plasma that has shown up. Hello there, Apple Brooks. Thank you for joining. Ah, look at that, you all. Isn't that beautiful? This beautiful orb. Whoa. Boom. Well, that didn't last long. Of course, it doesn't help that I sped it up to 2.0, but it's a lot of energy taking place. It's a lot to document. This one's trying to split in two. Look at the dark area right there. This still has an extension going here. I hope it literally gets rid of them all. I really do. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. If you're just tuning in, I would flip the camera around, but we might miss something. We really might. Look down here. All of this energy, golden. Well, because it's probably got golden lights, but that's beside the point. Look at that. Someone told me that there's an eclipse coming. An eclipse is coming, I heard. Hello there, King Ahuka Mundo. Uh-oh. Look, there's another right here. Orb. Right there. This area right here. Look at the plasma poking out from this area right here, and look how it's like replicated down here. There's like 1, 2, 3, and still you have that. Whoa! Come on now, push back that plasma right there. That's what they need to do. They need to literally peek and push it back. Don't let it get bigger. I don't like to see it get bigger. They want to poke through there, you all, is what they want to do. They want to poke right through if they can. I hope they do. I think this area right over here has been almost practically neutralized by this plasma right here. Hopefully they'll take care of this area right here too, this good plasma. Okay, yeah. They're trying to, okay, they brought in some from the other side. So now this dark plasma is literally trapped in between two plasmas. It's trapped in the middle. It's got the plasma on this end and the plasma on that end, trying to squeeze it out. Is what it's trying to do, squeeze it completely out. In the meantime, over here on that side, on the left-hand side, you got some dark plasma trying to get through too. But yeah, I think that the plasma's being squeezed. They're trying to smother it. They need to smother it, is what they need to do. Oh, it's today? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Come on. They need to, like, boom. They need to get it going. The other dimension's trying to pop through more. Come on now, get that energy going. And look how many areas are attached. 1, 2, 3. You can see the orb trying to form right here too. Okay, the energy is left from here, but there is still like a part of an orb up here trying to neutralize that area. It looks like it's now over here. If you look inside of here, you can see the dark plasma right in there. They want to try to open up a portal. And they're trying to keep the portals from opening. Yeah, there is too much power. it goes on for quite a while, you all. Quite a while. Oh my gosh, you all. But they will neutralize it. They will absolutely neutralize it, you all. We're going to have to fast forward this, you all. Let's bring it over to here. Sorry about that spinning. I'll push it over here to me. Sorry about that spinning. So this is a long battle for them. And look up here. Another dark area is trying to form right up there too. It's trying to open up. Look. Boom. So just picture if you're in a battle and you're really fighting hard to keep your enemy from breaking through the lines. They're probably trying, I think they're trying to keep them from breaking through into this dimension, is what I think is happening. They're trying to keep them from breaking through because they are not letting go. They literally are not letting go. Look down here. Boom. No, don't let it rear its head. Don't let it rear its head, you all. We don't want its head to come through there. Let me look down here. Gosh. You all, that battle is still taking place for a long time. I'm going to have to fast forward it. Okay, see, and they're still attached. They are making progress. Okay, they are making progress. Now it's past midnight there in Odessa. It's like 20 minutes after midnight. So they have literally about completely closed up that area right there where the portals were trying to be open. They've literally about closed it completely up. If you're all just watching, I'm going to fast forward a tad bit more. Okay, look, it's all but almost completely closed up. And it's 41 minutes past midnight. 41 minutes past midnight. And if we go right to here, now it's 2 in the morning. Look how that just spiked. 2 in the morning, 2:23. And that energy has spiked again, but it's good energy. Wait a minute. Look at, oh, shoot, Gina, honey, you got to get that cursor out of the way. You're blocking the stuff. There's like some kind of a dark area trying to come through, but I don't think it's going to let it. Really don't. This area is like moved away from the. Now you have to ask yourself, how is that possible that it can literally jump from this pole to here? Look at the semi-solid, practically solid plasma right behind this whiteout area. You all, these are plasma battles that are taking place. You can go to Odessa. So you see that they've cleared that area up, because that area over here, it was this area. Sorry about that spinning right here. I want to show you this area right here. They were trying to keep the portals from opening, the darkness from trying to get through, and that was a very long battle, you all. It was. And they closed it completely up. They did. But I'm going to take you back to the very beginning of this video where I first started. If I can get to it down here, y'all can see me moving this around down here. I started off with that right there. Look at that. See this dark plasma try to crawl through, and it only shows up when it is illuminated by the light. It only shows up when the light illuminates it. Then you can see the dark plasma that is there, you all. So yeah, this is literally like a tug of war that was happening right there. You might want to go back and watch this video, is what you might want to do. Let me put this back to me, you all. I don't really want this to be too long of a video. If you're just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. I like to show videos on plasma because that is another battle that is taking place in the spiritual realm, even though we can't see it. We can't see it. but it is taking place. And it's literally manifesting into our physical realm, our world. There may be those who don't believe in this or don't even want to even think about this even existing, that there's other life forms that are in the form of plasma lights, plasma beings, plasma ships. But there's plasma beings, plasma light beings, and there's plasma ships that belong to beings of the light. So yeah, plasma battles are taking place. The plasma I got a tongue twister. The plasma peaked. The plasma has peaked in Odessa, Ukraine, and underneath the ground of Odessa. What's underneath the ground in Odessa, you all? We're going to tell you what's underneath the ground in Odessa. I'm going to show you what's under the ground. If I can get to it, you all. If I got to find out where they were. And they were talking about catacombs. There's catacombs under the ground, and I don't know where I was at on that particular subject. I didn't even take no pictures of it, but yeah, under the ground in Odessa, Ukraine. Let me go here, Odessa, Ukraine, really fast. Oh, Gina, honey, you got to learn how to spell. If I can even write it. Let's see, you all. Let me see this. Underneath in Odessa, there's catacombs all underneath Odessa. Look at all these catacombs. Look how big this is. In Kiev, this is under Odessa. There is so much, this is a very significant place, spiritually significant. I'm sure it holds a lot of spiritual energy. I'm sure there's certain ley lines and stuff there. This is all underneath Odessa. Look, underneath that right there. All over the place, you all. Look at, you got bones and everything. Under Odessa, which is, don't tell me I've got this stuck on me again. You all, do I've got this stuck on me again? I've got to see if I do. No, I don't. That's good. I don't got it stuck on me. So this is Odessa also, right here. Odessa has all this plasma that's peaked, all right? And I think it's because of what's underneath Odessa, which is all these catacombs. Yeah, you can find it in the video from last night also, you all. Let me try to see if I can put this back to me. With that being said, I want to thank you all for coming on here, you all. This is exciting. It is exciting. I never knew what was underneath this area right here. And when I saw it last night in the video in the catacombs, I thought it all makes sense now. That's why there's so much energy in that area right there. It all makes sense, you all. It's spiritually significant and historically significant. The whole entire region, that whole region is a prize for some people. They want it. They want it. They do want it. They want to control it, is what they want. So thank you all for coming on here. And with that being said, thank you so much, moderators. And I will say this, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. The battle is real, and it's happening in the spiritual realm, and yes, it's happening with plasma. Portals are trying to be opening. Not good portals, but they're literally, the good plasma is literally going like this, trying to close those dark portals from opening. They don't want to have them open. They're literally battling for hours to literally close them up so they don't get no energy, so they can't draw enough energy to completely break through. They're doing it. Okay, so I'm going to go. You all have a wonderful rest of your day. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And you might want to check your subscription because people get unsubscribed all the time from channels. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Love you.